What Hillary said about Stacey Abrams and voter fraud will leave you speechless. Democrats aren't just trying to steal the elections in Florida. They have their eyes on Georgia as well. And what Hillary Clinton said about Stacey Abrams and voter fraud will leave you speechless. Hillary Clinton questions the legitimacy of democracy. Republican Brian Kemp won the Georgia gubernatorial election over the anti-American, socialist gun grabber Stacey Abrams. Kemp won enough votes to avoid a December runoff, which is mandatory when neither candidate receives 50% of the vote. But Stacey Abrams refused to concede defeat. Instead, she fought to steal the election by going to court. She cherry-picked Obama judges to win rulings that allow votes to be counted even if they were not cast in the correct county. Abrams also had one judge rule that votes with incorrect voter identification information should count as well. Even still, there are not enough votes outstanding to lift Abrams close enough to force a runoff. The math is not there. But the Democrats will not admit defeat. Instead, and they are doing this with the aid and comfort of the fake news media, they are questioning the legitimacy of the election. And Hillary Clinton led this charge. If she had a fair election, she already would have won, Clinton declared during remarks at the LBJ School of Public Affairs in Austin, Texas. However, Clinton was not the only Democrat to try and undermine faith in America's democratic institutions. More Democrats joined Clinton's conspiracy theory. Two Democrat senators widely believed to be running for president in 2020, Sherrod Brown of Ohio and Cory Booker of New Jersey, also falsely claimed Republicans stole the election from Abrams. Brown spoke with the National Action Network and pushed the conspiracy theory that Georgia's election was not on the level. If Stacey Abrams doesn't win in Georgia, they stole it, the Ohio Democrat declared. It's clear. They can't win elections fairly, Brown ranted. They win elections by redistricting and reapportionment and voter suppression and all the ways they try to scare people, particularly people of color. Booker also used Brown's conspiratorial tone. There should be a federal investigation. The Justice Department should be investigating that election to make sure it was fair and the decisions that were made were not to politically advantage someone but to protect voters and the voting process, Booker exclaimed. I think that Stacey Abrams' election is being stolen from her, using what I think are insidious measures to disenfranchise certain groups of people, he concluded. The media spent the last week pushing one giant lie. Fake news reporters have been claiming that Donald Trump and the GOP are destroying America's confidence in the electoral process by saying the Democrats are trying to cheat to win elections. Fake news media lives down to its reputation. But in reality, it is the Democrats refusing to admit they lost. Americans should not be surprised. This began with the 2016 elections. Democrats and the fake news media have still yet to acknowledge the fact that Trump won the election. Instead, they've promoted baseless claims and unfounded conspiracy theories about Trump colluding with Russia to rig the election. One reason Americans have so little faith in the fake news media is because they realize that so-called reporters view it as their job to take a given set of facts and spin them in the most positive light for Democrats. We will keep you up to date on any new developments in this ongoing story.